Away we go. Ended up getting just a couple bolts, and unfortunately now comes the part I hate. I may have to ride in anyway, fuck it. Honestly, it's too nice a day to not ride in. Alright, we'll ride in. Ordinarily I would stop here at the Metro and leave my bike and take the Metro in. Since it's almost rush hour, I can sort of rationalize not doing that. Sort of. So here's how it works. It's 3 o'clock. It's always good to make sure your helmet's tight before you go anywhere. Your strap is tight, I should say. You're packed and strapped. So 3 o'clock, right? Take our old route back out of town. And we will avoid the other eye candy, but that's why they call it a turn signal, but it works every time, every time, every time. Nobody uses the turn signal anymore, and that's what happens. Every time it works. So take the old route. I used to take this all the way across town every morning and every night back. Lived on the other side of town. Not going through all those damn lights, that's for sure. Ugh. I forgot what road this is. Little Falls Parkway, okay. Back across town. And it will take, it's Georgetown, no, it's the Parkway, yeah, the GW Parkway on the Maryland side. Take that back. Downtown. Catch the Key Bridge, go through. Are you guys really going to get a tour here? This is a turn of woe. This guy's already slowing down for it. This guy's playing on his phone on the right. Okay, he picks like the worst place to play on his phone. He puts it away. The worst place to play on his phone. Thankfully puts it away. Alright, crossing River Road, coming into northwest Bethesda. We'll get in front of this guy in the truck, because guys in trucks love me. see what happens here. See, I would take the long route downtown. It's just, it would take 400 years to get down Wisconsin or something. Just imagine doing this every 50 or 100 yards. Unless we took to Rock Creek Parkway. This is a good place to come out of here and then bite it on these turns. The guy thought about coming out in front of me. Likewise, you can probably come down here a little faster than I'm coming down here if you wanted to. You know, feel free to come down here at 55 miles an hour instead of 45. Knock yourself out. Not gonna make much of a difference to me. Cut that corner, baby. I came down here one day. I remember coming down this corner one day, and I was just riding back home from work, man. It was like this Indian girl and her friend were there at that parking lot, and this chick was so fucking cute, and she saw me and just about melted right there in the parking lot. I was like, man, I can't do it. I just, you know, it's just not my style. Run over, you know, like ride up like John Wayne. You know how it is when a woman is like ready, you know, to have kids, and they just get nuts. That's where this chick was. And she saw me, and she literally, you could see the lust. It's crazy. Just a boiling pot of lust in her eyes. So I get to compare this to my FJ riding up here, man. This will be good. I think this bike definitely revs a little bit more easily than my FJ. It has the same amount of power, but this revs a little bit easier. It doesn't quite handle as well. I don't know, maybe it's close. I don't know. I mean, they're close. This is lighter than the FJ for sure. America without any speed limit cameras. You'll definitely run into speed limit cameras down here. Alright, so we come to this circle at Mass Avenue. Guy was having to pull right out in front of me. Cuts across. Go to Western Avenue, one piece, we can get there. Here we are. It's about, it's a little bit lower. That's the headstock is a little bit lower, and gives me a little bit more feeling of being in control on these bumps. I feel like when I lean it over in a corner, it doesn't have to be leaned over as far. But I'm you know, trying to be a little bit conservative because I don't want to come down here and get carried away. I'm sliding across the road. It ain't bad. The damn radiator hanging out. This old lady passed me on the inside. See, pop, boom. This is the one thing you got to worry about, man. People just pop right out in front of you. They just don't care, you know. Fuck it, I'm coming out. Okay, lady, now you pulled out. Let's go. For Christ's sake. Just pick a lane. I don't think they have a speed camera down here yet. But still, this is a fun hill. You come flying down this hill. And as you see there, there's the light at, I forgot what this is, Georgetown Road. Something. No, MacArthur Boulevard, okay. And you gotta be careful of this, because stopping and turning a bike right here is no piece of cake. Especially a big bike. And now we have at least one speed camera to deal with. At least one. There's a dweeb on them. There's one. So you just put one of those new style right there. It doesn't have the big box. Almost looks like a planter. Oh, nice pavement. Oh, yes. Nice red light. More anecdotes. I will skip them. I will spare you the anecdotes. So we're going through. This is sort of like Georgetown West. Georgetown University West. So there's a lot of college students here, a lot of grad students. A lot of runners in the afternoon. If you're big on running, this is a big place to come down and run off the tow path. I know there's another camera down here, it's just where is it? And I don't really feel like testing the effectiveness. This is why I hate cameras right there. Right there. That's why I hate them. That missing light you should be making. So instead of making that left back up there and then a right to come down the street, I made a right and then a left to come across it this way. And this big fat truck was up there with the road grader. So we'll see how long it takes for me to pass him. There's a hottie driving that little Merc. Don't mind coming up here, man. I do not mind it. There's just an abundance of nice red light running. Abundance of hotness up here. Missed that light. And I'll come over here and block my route with this van. See how fast he came up there too? So I'm gonna let this guy run. So this way I get to watch him get a ticket. Says he is. Did you see how fast he passed me? He passed me like 45 miles an hour. When a dude on a motorcycle lets you pass him and you're driving a van and he just lets you go in front of him and you decide to blow off down the road, you're being a number one idiot. I'm already doing 35, he's doing 50. Oh, he says, oh, maybe I'll slow down a little bit. Oh, yeah. Speed limit 25. I'm doing 10 over already, and he's 15 miles an hour faster than I am. Now, you know, maybe he comes out every day, he knows there's not a camera until you get way down here. But I know there's a camera right down here. I just didn't know if there was a new camera up here. And I already seen one facing the other way, so I figured there should be one on this way too. There's a cop. School speed limit 15 to 430. He just went through there at 50 in a 15 mile an hour zone. Okay, maybe he's doing 45, but still. I went through at 35 still. I shouldn't be talking. Reservoir Road. And voila, he's right in front of me. So the thing about racing through lights is it's not hard for people to catch you doing half your speed. And everyone knows there's a speed camera right here. Except not everyone knows how fast you can go through the speed camera without getting a ticket. And in DC, you can go 10 miles over the speed limit. As long as you're within 10 miles over the speed limit, you will not get a ticket. You shouldn't get a ticket. And I see people that see speed cameras and they slow down at 10 miles an hour under the damn speed limit. I'm going, fuck. And now he's back up towards the normal speed. 25. You have to stay over here from now on because of space. Hey, he's driving a Hummer, man, you know. What's the good thing to do after a Hummer? Don't want to get into it. All right, so now let's see if we can do this. There, we passed the truck. Ooh, gotta love these gyms and all these hotties. And sometimes they're not hotties. I admit that. I mean, sometimes you see non-hotties come out of the gyms. This could be a challenge. Especially with this broken road. Come on, Sahib. You're sitting at your car. On your side of the road. Always a good thing. I would pass that jackass right there, so I knew he was coming back over. Gotta be careful of people stopping up here. Now, I don't understand how you could not ride a motorcycle through this traffic. This is the worst traffic in the history of mankind. I was lucky that guy didn't pull over. Okay, it's not as bad as the GW Bridge in New York, okay? But still. It does get pretty bad, and we're a little early. Nice big rock in my eye already. And the other thing that happens you get a lot up here is people that come up here and instead of actually going, I forgot which way do I have to go if I go up that way. Shit, I forgot. Yeah, instead of going left, let's go this way and find out. It's so long since I've been this way. Just because
depends on what kind of weird shit we have to do at the end of the road. I think we have to go right. Start popping wheelie. All right, I'm doing 55. That guy is doing 60, 70 miles an hour. He just whipped through a 35-mile-an-hour zone at 65 at least. My question is, how can you not ride a bike in weather like this? Beautiful midsummer day, 82 degrees, a little windy, which is good because it keeps it from getting really humid. Still think I should have parted this bike out. I admit it's not perfect, but parting out a bike that actually runs and can be ridden at least reasonably safely, I'm not a big fan of that kind of shit. I think you just have to, advertise it accurately. I think that's what it comes down to. You don't advertise it accurately, that's one thing. You advertise it accurately, that's another. I still think you could have sold this bike for $3,500 and advertise it accurately. He just didn't want to. And that was the issue. He did not want to. Let's see what we got here. Usually somebody in a bike would have come around the other side right there, knocked my ass off. All the hotties out here accessing. Sweet. Yeah, let's go this way during the daylight and see what happens. Passing the Lincoln Memorial. Alright, douche. Come on. Washington Monument. This is the east side of Haines. There's a hottie. It was a little bit muddy from all the runoff lately. We're past Woodrow Wilson. What is this? I guess this is Woodrow Wilson Memorial and the Martin Luther King Memorial. And you're nobody unless you have at least three initials that they want to put there. JFK, RFK, LBJ, MLK. There's somebody else. RG3, CP3, LeBron, it doesn't even have anywhere close to that. He's just LeBron. What the hell is that? Oh, come on now. Be a dweeb. Not much to see. God, this guy, could he go any slower? Seriously. You think you want to see something? Get out of the car and walk around. There you go, good guy. Luckily there was a park police guy under me the whole time. Go by Reagan Airport. Unfortunately that name is starting to stick even with me. Instead of National Airport, I just start calling it Reagan. Reagan moron. Reagan, Alzheimer president of woe. Reagan tough guy. Mr. Gorbachev, turn down the wall. No, I'm not even playing here today. This is a hooky day. If I haven't seen a hooky day, today is a hooky day. And I'm surprised that like this place isn't packed. That's right, run that stop sign, buddy. Now stop in the middle of the fuck. Jesus. Fucking wit. You can't let it get you upset and cause you to wreck. What you have to do is you have to take it in stride. The one thing about riding a motorcycle is that you have to learn how to manage your emotions. You have to just be cool. Seriously. If you blow your cool, you freak out, you're dead. You're just gonna ride into a nightmare. It's not a bad shot today. Let's see who's going to pop over here for the left. I guess instead of taking that route, we can go this way. Coming through L'Enfant Plaza. Wall Street Promenade. We'll take the promenade. There's some traffic coming up here a little bit. How do you get to do that in the car, man? There's some suit and tie action. So this is right next to DHS headquarters, where you need a freaking security clearance just to walk on the sidewalk. You want to see some paranoid looking motherfuckers walk around that place. They're all like law enforcement, like looking at the worst case scenario for every nuclear, thermal, biological weapon disaster that could be. All day long, that's all they do. Alright, so sweetheart, what are you gonna do? And then they say that, that's what I'm looking for. Diabetes and overweight, being overweight and out of shape is going to kill more Americans than any terrorist attack ever. But most people are fat and happy. Oh, and look, she just took off her sticker for her handicap parking. What that means. See how she's going to negotiate this. She's going to do anywhere near as well as I am? No. There's only one problem. We kind of needed to go left there, but that's all right. Left here. So you can't not hit somebody or get hit. Too bad. Through, this is what DC's government Wonk Center South. You don't have to move. I can move around you. I can't turn. Shit, that sucks. How being able to turn sucks. I could have made all kinds of turns right there. Go by the Air and Space Museum. Indian Center. Bike rack full of bikes. Really nobody around here wants to rent a bike. All broke from their tickets up here. So I'd like to make that left turn, but there's no way we're going to make it today. Let's make a U-turn here. So my window of making a U-turn here, not good enough. Plus, it's sorry, we don't need to make it after all. So over here. Got 31 seconds to make this left. Ooh. Ooh. Just hang out in the mall all day. Hang out in the mall all day long. Walk around, play softball, jog up and down the street. That sounds like so much fun. Whee! Let's go down here a little bit. That's where I get to run over the Japanese guys. I'm from Pennsylvania and I'm okay. I drink all night and I sleep all day. I wear women's clothing and pick up men in bars. Dun, dun, dun. You ever heard that song? That's true. Every word of it's true. Dun, 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 dun. See, if you're gonna run, man, run between the cars, like Frogger. Let's just stand there and watch him. Oh, look at this guy. I'll just be New Jersey asshole today. Did I pull a wheelie? Just one. They can commit my body to the Museum of Natural History. Dude, you're standing in the street, man. Don't stop in the street. Get the Chinese tourists and shit. Nice crack, dude. Oh my God. The humanity. Alright, what are you doing? You're just gonna stop there and watch the guy in a pedal cart. These dudes are in shape, man. Look at them go. That's some work. Now, who would be tempted? I mean, if I could pull wheelies, I mean, who wouldn't be tempted to come out here and pull wheelies around the middle of the day? My luck, I come out here and pull a wheelie to be a cop, like standing right there when I stopped. This dweeb doesn't understand the word standing. No standing. We can make a right here too, can't we? Oh look, there's a cop in front of me. Something. Turn the wrong way down the street, give me a stink eye. He was too. Until he saw that camera. And he said, oh, maybe I'll just chill. Alright, it's not fun and games one day. We go in here and do the city's business.